Welcome to the AI Language Lab, where teachers thrive and AI comes alive. I'm your host, Jerome, bringing you concise yet powerful episodes filled with practical insights on integrating AI into your language classroom. Each episode is short enough for your commute or coffee break, delivering tasks and strategies you can immediately implement to enhance your teaching. Be sure to check out our companion YouTube video for visual demonstrations of today's practical tasks. Before we dive in, I'm Jerome. I've taught languages for over 20 years and led digital learning departments. I am also an education consultant dedicated to helping language teachers harness the potential of educational technology and AI. My hope is that the AI Language Lab will become a useful companion for everyone, whether you're already comfortable with AI tools or just starting out and feeling a little bit unsure. Today, we're turning up the volume, literally. We're diving into how music can revolutionize listening practice and language learning. So, we've spoken before about listening as the Cinderella skill, underdeveloped and underused, but music might just be the fairy godmother it needs. And not just any music, we're talking songs, lyrics, and student-created content. Let's explore 3 ways music can supercharge language learning. So, Number 1, I think songs as cultural gateways. I'm sure you still remember songs you learned when you were at school. Which one pops out first? Come on then, sing us a song. Songs from other cultures are not often heard on mainstream radio in the UK, where around 99.99% of music broadcast is in English. This contrasts starkly with much of continental Europe, where it's common to hear songs from a wide range of countries and languages. Using music in class helps redress this imbalance and gives learners exposure to global sound and perspective. Honestly, maybe I should have timed this episode closer to Eurovision. It's one of the most fun multicultural shows out there, really, and a goldmine for language learning opportunities. You can revise country names and adjectives of nationalities, even numbers. Jérôme, 12 points. Songs are deeply rooted in their cultural context. They expose learners to accent, slang, idiomatic expressions, and historical references. Whether it's French chanson or Spanish reggaeton or maybe German pop, music conveys more than vocab. It carries the emotions, struggles, and stories of the people who speak that language. Learners don't just hear grammar, they feel the rhythm of the culture. Incorporating music can lead to a stronger cultural awareness and empathy as students gain insight into social values, identity, and lived experience of the target language community. Our second point is grammar via earworms. So, music provides built-in repetition and rhythm, making it an ideal tool for reinforcing grammar structure, for example. So when students sing lines like, "I have been working all day," really? You have? So they're unconsciously absorbing the present perfect continuous, in English, obviously. This isn't just anecdotal. Several studies have demonstrated a clear cognitive benefit when learning languages through song. Medina in 1993 found that music enhanced vocab acquisition, particularly for learners with low prior knowledge. More recently, a study published in the Journal of Applied Research in Memory and Cognition, again 2019, confirmed that lyrics set to melody were more effectively recalled than spoken or read text. So, music acts as a mnemonic device. Melody and rhythm anchor words in long-term memory. In addition to aiding memory, singing supports intonation, chunking, and syntax awareness. Chen et al. 2008 demonstrated that music activates similar brain regions to language processing, especially in the temporal lobe, suggesting that musical input helps reinforce language patterns neurologically. This overlap means that musical grammar input doesn't just feel fun, it leverages how our brain naturally processes sound patterns and sequences. What's more, music reduces affective barriers. Kroshen's affective filter hypothesis posits that learners acquire more language when stress is reduced. Singing can lower anxiety, make learners feel safe and relaxed, and improve their willingness to take risks with new grammar structures. In short, grammar becomes catchy, embodied, and enjoyable. 3 things every lesson needs. I have myself created some songs to remember the verbs used with être in the past tense in French, because usually these ones are very difficult to remember. The Dr. Mrs. Van der Trump never ever works, but at least not for me anyway. And that little song that we created was absolutely amazing. It just did the trick. And on top of that, to reinforce that, we asked the pupils to be creating a video on the actions, and it absolutely worked a treat. So this links very nicely to our third topic is songs for creativity. So giving learners the opportunity to adapt or create their own songs opens the door to authentic language use and deeper engagement. Creating lyrics requires making choices about vocab, rhyme, rhythm, and meaning, all while reinforcing grammatical correctness. It might not be correct all of the time, but does it really matter? I think it's just the experience, which I think is really important. According to Acta Psychologica 2024, musical creativity in language learning boosts not only retention, but also learners' self-confidence and willingness to speak. By designing a new song or reworking an existing melody with new lyrics, students become active producers of the language, not just consumers. Last Christmas, no, I really didn't give you my heart there and then, asked some groups of students to create Christmas songs. Yes, they did. And they weren't allowed to use AI for their lyrics. They had to craft their songs the old-fashioned way on paper in class. Once the lyrics were ready, they used the AI to generate a musical version. It was fun, engaging, and highly memorable project. It's a great way to develop creativity and give learners ownership over their language use. So you probably know what's coming your way, don't you? This week, I want to challenge you to explore two AI-powered tools. So there are two of them called Suno and Udio. They do exactly the same stuff. The interfaces are slightly different, but it does actually a good job, whatever you're doing. So both platforms let you generate original song using text prompts. So you can input vocab or grammar content, choose a style or mood, generate a catchy tune in seconds. So it also can create songs with just a prompt, but it's not that fun, isn't it? You might as well try to create your own one. In mind that according to the terms and services, a user must be 13 plus to access Suno and Udio. So make sure that if your pupils do that, they are 13 plus. So ideas for the classroom. Well, you can create a recap song for grammar rules that you've taught. What about let students summarize a unit in lyrics and generate a song? Or use it as a creative homework task. Imagine finishing a unit on the past tense with a group-created rap or a pop ballad. Suit up, language innovators! It's lab time! So your challenge this week. Head to Suno or Udio, the one of your choice. Create a song using key vocab or grammar point, then share it with your class, or better yet, let your class make one. You'll be amazed at how much language sticks when it rhymes. And by the way, you're very welcome to share also the song you created with me. Let's do that on LinkedIn. So music isn't fluff. It's memory, emotions, and motivation wrapped up into melody. With AI tools, it's never been easier to make it part of your language classroom. So thanks for turning to the AI Language Lab, where teachers thrive and AI comes alive. Well, until then, happy teaching and keep humming.